So there's something almost every surfer goes through, but very few people truly understand it. At the beginning, everything happens fast, like someone who's never surfed before suddenly stand up on the board, making the pop-up, and maybe after a few months they're catching waves on their own. Some start going down the line, some even start catching the green waves, like maybe even throwing some simple turns. Then something changes. It stops. Your improvement is on hold. Then you start comparing yourself to friends, to people that started surfing before you, to kids that, are making like crazy turns that you will never even thought was possible. Then you ask yourself, like, what am I doing wrong? But the truth is much more deeper than it looks. What's actually happening beneath the surface is that you're entering a new phase in your surfing. You're moving from pure instinct to awareness. It's something else. See, at the beginning of your surfing journey, you were operating almost entirely on instinct. You're trying to stand up, you're trying to make the pop up, you were trying to keep your balance. These are basic movements and they are learned relatively fast because they're tied to your survival. But at a certain point, you're not learning how to survive the wave, you're learning how to control it. That's where the game completely changes. Suddenly, it's not longer about did I stand up or did I fall? It becomes where was I standing? When did I shift my weight? How much pressure did I put on the rails? How was my position? Where was I standing? It's a lot of stuff. And when the progress becomes more about precision, the pace really slows down. Because improving your timing by a fraction of a second or making a small adjustment in your board position, it can take months. And it just means you move from fast progress to a deep progress. The improvement is still happening, but it's no longer obvious to the eye. That's the thing. Like sometimes the progress is simply understanding what did I do wrong, even if you still can do it right. And this is exactly where most people quit because our brains crave immediate result. It wants a clear external proof of success. And when those signs disappear, the brain labels it as a failure. And here's the interesting part. If you stay just a little longer, something powerful will happen. After a long period of quiet work when you can't see nothing, like no improvement, suddenly there's this wow moment that just everything clicks in your session. Like a strong off the lip with a clean landing, maybe a duck dive that suddenly feels really natural. From the outside, it may looks like it happened overnight, but you know the truth. It was built slowly beneath the surface. And isn't just true for surfing. It's true for almost everything in life. At first, there's this jump in your learning, and then there's a desert, like no improvement at all. And most people quit in the desert without realizing how close they actually are. So if you feel stuck and if things aren't working despite the effort you're putting in, maybe it's a deeper phase, the one you can't see yet. And the real question isn't like why my surfing doesn't move forward. It's am I willing to stay long enough for it to happen? Because sometimes the moment you really want to quit is the exact moment you're starting to truly improve. Thanks for watching, guys. For more surfing videos, click here and I'll see you on the next video.